I am loading 9mm with Bayou 115 grain full metal, or their full jacketed style ammo. They have that kind of sprayed jacketed. I'm using the Lee's single press reloading. So what I figured out is a nice little process. Let me grab one bullet here. These are already been cleaned by the Hornady Sonic Cleaner, 3 cycles. Cleans the insides and out, amazingly. So I'm just gonna put it in the slot here. So I got the Lee's 4-die set. You can see there's the little punch for the primer. Punch out. And so we're gonna go slowly. See it in action. Going in there. Press out. And so the little old primer just went and flew down into that thing. And down the tube. So it's somewhere over here. And so at this point, of course, I would normally have 2 hands. I would just put a, whoops. There we go. Primer. Make sure it's upright. Got more primers all ready to go. So then I will go slowly down, pulling this out, slowly, making sure this is in fact aligned correctly. Apply a little pressure, like so. Pull up. This thing still sticks because it's so new. Check. And it's nice and flush, no bumps, and clean. So there's no mixing with any other old powder that I picked these up from the range. And that's that process. There you go. Anyways, just wanted to share that. Alright, now I'm at my bullet resizing die moment. Or actually, I already did the resizing and adding the primers in place. What I'm doing is the expansion die part now. So I'm just got the expanding die set up already. Just lots of videos on this. Just doing these, expanding it just enough. You can see the expansion part where it did expand just a little bit. Yeah, you can see that little line right there. So that's what I'm doing. It's going together. Another one here. You can see as it goes up. Where is it going? Nice. Up and down. And the next one is expanded there. There you go. There we go. Alright. Move that back. See? Not expanded yet. And going to expand. Pull it out. And then you should see the little line where it's expanded a little bit. There we go. So I use the the Lee's reloader or the Lee's powder dispenser, perfect powder. I set it to 5.49 grains, minus 10% because I'm using Winchester's small pistol magnum primers on this 9mm. So I'm doing it 10%, and I've shot these before and they shoot just perfectly fine. It's just really hard to get small pistol primers around my area or anywhere. So I got a bunch of these, and I even get them for a good deal. So So right now I'm at the point where I have the powder in, and I'm going to seed a bullet and go from there. Alrighty, so I'm going to grab a bullet, oops, without spilling that, of course. Set it in place, or grab the cartridge, set it in place. Grab a bullet from Bayou's Industry. These, and just set it on there. Hopefully it's nice and straight enough. Guide that in slowly. Press bullet in. Pull out. And in theory, the specs ask for 1.12 inch in total length, and I've already had it set on the bullet seat die. And yeah, and I have also the factory crimp tool die. So I know a lot of people would say, oh, this is done, I can go shoot him now. But I'm not done. I'll just go through all these, and then I'll use the factory crimp die to finish that off. So now I got all the bullets seated. Technically, a lot of people would be done at the third die, you know, that bought the factory bullet seating die. But me, I take a next step further for quality control insurance. I got the 4 die kit set, and I got the factory crimp die right there, just to seat the bullets a little bit better even, as it's going in there in the tunnel. There's just a little bit of pressure, and now the bullet is much more smoother across here, not as lumpy. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'll be complete. I'll have a video of me firing a couple of these, just to show you what these Bayou bullets do with small Magnum primers, and show you if they work or not, which I know they do because I've done it before. Within less than an hour, honestly, of work, I made 50 rounds with a single press. Reliable, awesome rounds that you can control the velocity and stack and all that. So, I don't know, I calculated this is probably, you know, doing 1,200 feet per second, 115 grain bullet. These are great. All range ammo, by the way. Our range casings I found picked up from my shooting range last session. Well, some of it was some of my bullets that I picked up, but they were all range ammo. They were all in good shape. They're just ready to fire. Save money. For me, these cost me probably around anywhere from, depending on the price of stuff, probably like 9 to 11 cents a bullet. Which is a pretty good deal. But the fact that you could just mount, you know, your own bullets instead of wait for the order to come and back order. You know, California's gotten a little complicated, so now you just make these bullets yourself and you can go out and have a good time in the range safely, following rules and being an upstanding citizen. Thanks for watching.